In this part of the activity, I will go through you onto the basic hand and feet exercise. On this basic hand and feet exercise, it will help you how to coordinate both hand and feet together. This is very, very good exercise to see that you are able to move in your body and your feet together when you're working. Onto the health Tai Chi side, help you to understanding left and right side of your brain. It's very, very useful when you start to work with this particular exercise and understanding it. When you start to working, few things you need to understand. First is learning about breathing when you do them, as you already do on the Qigong exercise on the breathing. And then when you come into doing this exercise, you apply them in. Secondly, if you already do all the basic stepping exercise and the feet exercise there, then you will find this quite easy to do, okay? So when you're ready, let's practice together. Now, when you start to working on this particular exercise I'm going to show you, first I will go through to the basic one first. When you start to have your hand in here, feet like this, and have your hand in that particular bit here, okay, like this, leg and hand in that particular bit here. Very simple to when you're working. Now, when you've done this, the feet coming out like this, and this hand in from here, come across like this, okay, in line like this. So, put you in here a little bit so they can see. Now, when you're in line like on the movement of the hand, make sure that in line, hand curve into here. When you've done that, this hand and feet bring it back, this hand turn, and then bring this feet back in this particular bit here. So you're outside, like in line, hand here. And then you go through the other side. This go hand and feet exercise like this. Then turn, then back, then out. Back here, turn, then back, then out. This basic exercise help you to understanding about the body of your. Try not when you practice, slow down. When you work, nice and easily, but don't breaking the pattern. So make it go smoothly like this. Okay? So let me guide you slowly. When you're here, bring your hand back in that position here, so you know exactly where they are. Feet coming out, so you know where the feet is, the weight here. This hand come forward, and this hand like this, as I mentioned before. Knee is in this particular bit here. Don't overlean yourself. When you're in here, hand like this, turn your body back, and then this hand come in here. This feet come in that particular bit here, hand underneath here. Hand, shoulder high, back into position. Feet coming out again, and then hand out. When you've done that, exactly the same, bring the feet back. When you lift the feet back so you can turn, the hand where they are turned, then bring the hand back into here, and then you repeat on the other side. So you back into here like that. Then turn the hand, changing the body, and bring the hand into here, like this, and then feet coming out. Okay? Very basic exercise when you work with this, helping you to understand about the body when you work, yeah? And then feet coming out, very simple, and then hand like this. Make sure your shoulders square. When you're in that position, this hand and feet must be matched together here, not too close here, matched together, so hand it must be in line here. When you're in that particular movement, turn your hand and then bring your body back in here. Okay, and then just repeat. Very simple movement here. Okay, when you work like that. When you have enough, bring your body in the center, and then down. When you work with this, spend some time to practice. So slowly, slowly, you will get yourself into that particular drill. When you're understanding about the body, then you start to work with this exercise often, more and more, to get used to move from one side to another. When you do them, you don't feel your body getting ache and pain because your mind is not thinking about anything. Even though you do about half an hour workout, your body don't feel ache till when tomorrow, because your ache is start to come because your leg is overworked, but you don't feel straight away, you feel very relaxed. And that is what Tai Chi is all about. Let me show you the next exercise. Then you can start to practice and you know exactly how to do them. Now on this exercise, as you're doing the movement on the feet already and hand before, this exercise very, very simple to practice. It's when you work, it's the feet and hand coordinate them together. That's all there is. Let me guide you along. Now when you work, feet in that position, hand and feet like that. So when you're in that line, so you're here. While you're in that particular movement here, the toe coming out, this hand like this. Hand from here to go out like that. 1, then change your feet like that, back. 2, like that. Then change the feet out, and then you go back. As we got not but room here, I return. Back and from here, go 1, then change, and then back. And then from here, I change. Slowly, as you learn the feet already, then back, then coming back, and then back when you work. Now when you're understanding this basic principle of this, is moving like this. Very simple when you work like this. Then you return. So when you're in that particular bit here, feet coming out, and then hand like this. See, hand like this. Over, high, then change the hand back to here, and then high. As you remember when I'm talking about this movement here, your back must be straight and then lean. Lean, it means lean, but you see my body in line. Okay? So you see like I'm leaning, but I'm in line, and then I'm leaning, but I'm in line. So that's what I'm talking about. Now when you work with this movement here, the idea is make sure your knee is bent slightly so you can support your weight, and then you can move like this up, and then back. Control the hand a bit more when you work, so it smoothly go together with your body, like that, go together, up, together, and then back, like that, and then out. So work together, and then back, like this, okay? So when you work, when you're understanding this movement of the hand, then you start coming back from here, okay? And then go back, and then turn when you work. So basically, if you stand in the same spot when you work, if you're not too sure, then just practice this basic so you know. 1, then turn, then turn, then turn. See my body work with the together like this, then turn. Like that. Very, very good exercise, helping you to understand about your waist, understand about the coordination of your body, and then all you do is put the feet on, go back, and then hand out, like this. And then coming back here, and then coming out of that. Okay, very simple. When you start to learning about this movement, all there is 2 basic movement. Feet out, hand out. 1, drop the feet, hand change back here, and then you return. 1 here, and then you return back like this. And then come back to that. 1, and then return. Okay? Very simple. When you're lying in the middle, then that's how you practice. Make sure you turn your whole body together when you work with this exercise. Nice and gentle. Very, very peaceful when you work, and very, very graceful when you work with this exercise. Helping you the whole body. You see my body move, whole body move. And that's how you practice with this particular exercise. Try to spend some time to practice a bit more on this so you know how to work. On this bit here, I only do 2 exercises on this, so it's easy for you to work, and then you can choose to do another few more harder ones as you're moving. But on this particular 2 exercises, you spend some time to practice getting understanding about your body and understand the fluid transfer from one side to another properly a little bit. so they can understand more about your own body weight, where they are. Remember, when you do the movement, as I already mentioned to you, it's about breathing. So make sure you're breathing properly when you're doing that, because you do all of the exercise, all of the movement of that into the Qigong exercise, using the same pattern on this. So when I'm talking to you, I don't tell you over and over again. So you know, some of them I do and some of them I not. You see that you got need to know when you breathe or not breathe, because I'm not there to check you. Are you breathing or are you not breathing? So make sure that when you work, you need to know that I remind you as we're doing this particular training, so you know. Watching through this bit again, so you know exactly how to practice. I will see you again until next lesson.